Hi, people. Hey, look what I've got.
We're back with our ugly faces, ugly ass
Yeah, we
faces.
should really turn this off.
Why are you watching this anyway? Actually, why are you watching
Exactly.
this
I
live?
mean,
Why the fuck are you
to
doing
be
this
honest,
to
there's only
yourself?
4 subscribers. There's literally no one watching. No
Yeah.
one watching those anyway. Yes, we actually have topics this week, and you know what? And I'm sorry to the people last week, who watched the video last week. We realized afterwards that the audio was fucked up.
Oh.
Yeah. We're sorry about that. Nasib was totally going to turn up my volume just now.
Turn up your volume.
Turn up my volume just a little bit. Because we were meant to... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we realised that I was pretty quiet trying to talk through a game that was being blasted out of your ear holes.
Oh, lovely.
Have you seen the video from last week?
No, I haven't actually.
Yeah, if you just
that's
watch
what
it,
I don't know.
all you hear is just me murmuring in the background, and then just the game blasting the entire way through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and someone's messaged me on Steam.
Lovely. This is
Professionalism.
Yes, this is why I exited my Steam before I began. Ha.
Just luckily they can't see it. So,
Oh, that's
all
true.
right. So we have topics this week.
Yes.
And they're pretty cool topics. And one of them two of them I'm actually 3, 4.
Okay, just stop. You're just gonna count up.
Okay, they're all pretty good. They're pretty good
go.
topics. There was a good week of news this week compared to other weeks where they were pretty shit. And I just realised.
What?
Color, because I forgot to turn my fucking camera on. Not camera, lighting on. And he said unto him, "Let there be light."
Yeah, the light just faces me in, so it works, I guess.
Yeah, you don't have lighting. Get on my level, bitch.
I've got natural lighting.
Yeah.
The world works with me, Adam. That's way cooler than yours.
That one window right in front of you that's like there.
It's right here, actually. This.
Yeah. Remember, I'm reversed.
I know you're reversed, but like in terms of, I'm trying to show the viewers that. Yes. Okay. Yes. Right. Shall we just move on?
You know, if any lecturer ever saw this, because we both included it in our fucking applications, this would not be a good start, would it?
No, it wouldn't. It would just be...
Alright.
Right, let's move on to the topics.
Okay, so the first topic of this... Wrong one.
Yeah, I know.
I told him to use like Google because
I know. Look, I did. It's just I opened this up on the second desktop.
Guys, we'll be starting to link these in the description, so they'll be linked after it's uploaded, because for some reason it won't let us put them on there before or after. It's, I don't know, it's YouTube glitching again.
Okay.
The translation on this isn't great, but you kind of get the sense of it as soon as you read through. So X299 chipset motherboards are planned to be released in August, which I think is Computex, because they mention Computex in this. But it might be something else. I'm not too sure. I can't remember. What event is in August?
I have no idea.
Quickly just Google it. Event in August. Because I think it's Computex, or it could be no, it's not PDX LAN. It's Tech London. Tech London's coming.
Oh. I won't be here in August, but okay.
Oh, it's the CA Tech conferences during August,
I see.
which includes Computex. Yeah, there's like 4 of them go on during that like 1 month, which is kind of weird.
Okay.
So, yeah, you can't. It says August, but then this does talk about Computex 2017, so I imagine it's probably Computex, but that's in June, so everyone's like, meh. I'm going off topic. Anyway.
Next one.
Oh, for fuck's sake, it crashed on my refreshed page.
Oh, for fuck's sake, it crashed on my...
That's how you open it. Pentium G4560 is on the level of an i5 2500K from, I think that's Ivy Bridge, or is that Sandy Bridge?
25.
Well, either way, it's from the i5, I have 2,500K, which is at $270 right now. Or 230, depending on where you go.
Yep.
And yeah, it's pretty good. We'll get into that in a minute. Next.
Oh, you didn't change the name of the stream, by the way.
Fuck me. Fuck. YouTube. Fuck. After all that of like, this is what I was gonna do and put them in the description. I completely forgot.
I'm just waiting to see your face now.
There we go. Nope. Game.
Oh, your face is still there, by the way. I actually don't know why.
Because you have to exit.
Because I have to what?
What do you mean? You know, oh God, go back to OBS. 1 second, guys.
Yeah, give me a sec,
everybody. Going to like get rid of this.
We'll just give it our faces.
Okay, where is this monitor? Go to the monitor tab. Delete Adam. There you go.
Right,
there
we're
you
all
go.
good now.
He's such a noob at OBS.
Oh, what the fuck do you expect?
Fuck. How do we name our videos? Shit.
You should know that. You're the one that's been doing YouTube for ages, not me.
Fuck you.
You're welcome.
You may be right, but fuck you.
Twat.
Don't call me a twat.
You keep on
true,
saying mean things about me, and it's not nice.
Oh, I just realized technically this is the first official GameMouth of this year.
Oh shit! Well,
yeah.
Unbelievably late. Happy New Year, guys!
Yeah. Yeah. All the other ones were chill streams. This is the first official one of this year.
Not technical official.
Yes. Not technically official.
Just trying to cover our asses there. But yeah.
Issue. Okay. The new Steam. What the? Fuck you, Steam. There is actually very little in this that's actually relevant, but it's actually the third update from the general tab, which is brand new. Game install folders can now be moved through different Steam libraries, so moving games now is a lot easier, and you don't lose any like game data or anything.
That sounds very interesting.
Yeah, it's really good if you're upgrading storage and that.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you don't know already,
remember how you lost all your game data? I'm sorry.
Do you remember who
was
did
totally
that?
Totally not my fault. Totally didn't fuck up installing Windows. Totally.
Totally didn't do that. Totally didn't wipe out all my storage. Totally didn't fuck up trying to. Also, it wasn't installing Windows. The fact was you were trying to
we put it in
partition my you're trying to partition my hard drives and you fucked up doing that.
I tried to partition his SSD. He has an M.2 SSD. I tried to partition it so that he doesn't fuck up Windows anymore.
Not M.2
and then I partitioned it wrong and
HDDs.
fucked up Windows.
It was my hard drives.
Yeah.
But then there was something weird going on with the Windows boot. Long story, he basically wiped all my storage. So yeah, thanks, good guy Adam.
Luckily, he didn't have anything important on there. Yeah.
Yes.
That would have been a very bad day.
Indeed.
To be honest, it was a very bad day when that happened. I basically shat myself.
Yes.
That happened.
Either way, let's just continue.
We're not going to talk about that. Yeah,
The next one's the interesting one. Come on.
Yep. The Fallout 4 high-res texture pack arrives next week for PC. Now, this is a 58 gig upgrade to Fallout 4. Everyone complained about how it doesn't look very good, so Bethesda went, fuck it, let's make a high-resolution pack. Sorry, console users, but to be honest, your game can't run it even now. I know, I have Fallout 4 on the PS4, and it runs like shit.
Yeah.
Did you know the average FPS in Fallout 4 is 25 FPS?
What, on PS4? Seriously?
Yeah, it's 25 FPS.
I'm pretty sure it's higher than that, at least. Because I have it on my PS4 as well.
Because the average is 25 FPS.
Oh, okay, fine.
Fights and everything. If you're in an open space, it can go up to about 35. It's not locked at 60. Well, its maximum is 60, but yeah, it goes up to like 35. But if you're in a fight, it can go down to like single digits sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. So
and
basically,
this is why you buy games on the PC, everyone. Not only because of that, but you can mod.
maybe you don't want to get this because we don't know if these are the recommended or the minimum.
No, I think it's minimum. It says your PC will also need to meet or exceed.
Yeah.
It says recommended specs, but I think it means minimum.
You would require Windows 7, 8, or 10. Fair enough. You need the 64-bit. Fair enough. Most people do.
Intel
A Core i7 5820K.
Which is one...
Which, if you just have a quick Google search, the 5820K, just the 5820K, is currently priced at £400. Okay? 400. That's not the end of it. You will also need a GTX 1080. And if we can tell you anything, especially me, because I just went and bought one, that's not cheap. That's not cheap.
What is it?
At
about
all.
£600, isn't it?
Yeah, that's £1,000 already.
Indeed.
Just for the CPU and GPU. Now, yes, granted, you could cheap out on the rest of it, but fuck me. Like, you can build my rig for just over that.
Yeah.
My entire current rig.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, when I get my 1080, then it won't be.
Well,
you know
those two are basically the most expensive parts on the PC, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, RAM can, depending on how much you get, it can be. AIOs can go up to like £200, depending on which one you get. It depends. Yeah, you can get like the Kraken X62, I think, is like £170.
How much RAM are you gonna get for that much though?
That's not RAM. I'm talking about an AIO cooler.
Oh, sorry. I heard you say RAM. Sorry.
RAM can go up to like £500.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, well, bear in mind, if you go up to like 128 gigs, then you've got like LED.
Oh,
LED
yeah.
RAM.
We don't talk about the LED stuff because the LED stuff comes like, that's not a budget thing.
RGB everything.
Yes, basically.
I'm just looking at my PC, like looking at the Hue Plus, just like, ooh.
Imagine one person just goes so crazy as to just like RGB the whole room.
Oh, I've seen that. I've legit seen that.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, some guy like strapped RGB LEDs to like his roof, so like all around the corner, like the edges of his roof. So instead of an actual light in the middle, it just lights up in the middle, around the edge to light up his entire room. Actually gets better lighting, and it's a lot less. It's more power efficient and it was cheaper and everything. Because they take up like nothing when it comes to wattage. And then it was like he like laced the floor with them as well, and I'm like, what?
Your mind's just been blown.
You know what's funny? He was one of the guys that got like a massive router, and it just connected up to one remote. And it was RGB as well, so we could just change it to mood lighting as well if we wanted to. Just purple, red, whatever. You could just have it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And now for the star of the show. Now, we don't know if this was intentionally leaked or anything, or if this isn't even a leak, or if it's just a typo. But the RX 490. Ooh. Now, take this with a grain of salt, because this could have just been a typo, because it does say 8 gigs worth of VRAM, which is what the 480 has. Again, take with a grain of salt. But this has been discussed a lot online, saying that this could be AMD's next card. Now, there are rumors that it could be they could make a 500 series on their cards, or a 490 could come out. Now, this is a finger bracket. Was it not
finger
bracket? Sorry, finger quotation thing. Leak quotation marks.
Parentheses.
So this is actually a really cool thing, and we'll get into it a little later. Because wait, no, we already went through things, didn't we? Fuck it.
No, we haven't. We still have 4 more other.
Fuck it. Let's keep going. And then 8 gigs of RAM. I love how, like, to be honest, if you've got a 5820K, you're probably going to go for 16 or 32 gigs of RAM. Oh my god, my dad's calling me.
Lovely.
And there we go.
There you go.
This is what happens when you live with your parents.
All right, great. Next article, shall we?
So yeah, next article. We'll go back to the Pentium and all that later. I just wanted to talk about Fallout 4 now, the RX 490 thing, because it's really cool. So
Yes.
AMD have said there's not going to be a 6-core or CPU in their lineup. And that's pretty much it. We'll get back to it in a minute because we spent too much time on that Fallout thing, and so yeah, we're gonna have to carry up. Yes. Next one. Do you want to say this one? Because there's more your thing.
Okay. Right. Hydrogen turned into metal in stunning act of alchemy that could revolutionize technology and space. What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, you can understand that he hasn't read this yet.
It's something that first ever sample of metallic hydrogen on Earth. So when you're looking at it, you're looking at something that's never existed before. Holy sh! I was not expecting that one.
We can't show you the video, sadly, but I will. He can try and open this up on his iPad and start reading it from the bottom, because I imagine this is going to make his life way different.
That's pretty interesting.
As a chemist.
Yes.
Because
right.
Damn.
Continuing on, because you know.
Next, ASRock have done it again and done something stupid or smart. We don't know. And have created a new motherboard type.
Okay.
So, if you don't know, the normal thing is ITX, MATX, and ATX is the standards. You've also got EATX, which is not normally seen. You've got mini ITX. So, you've got micro ITX, which is where you don't have a PCIe slot. And then you've got other things like server boards and that. But this is a brand new one that they've brought out for pre-built PCs to make pre-build smaller.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll get into this in a minute because I'd like to talk about this. It's kind of cool. And then last one, Windows 10 Game Mode is going to be released in the Creators Update in a few months. Or next month, I don't know. They haven't said when it's officially coming out.
Windows 10 Game Mode.
Have you heard about this?
I actually have.
Yeah.
Barely, but you know, I've heard about.
We'll get into it.
Mainly this bit.
So let's go into the first topic because, well, we should. Wait, we already talked about this. What am I doing? Didn't open day. Okay, yeah. So X99 is current. Yes, this is a more kind of my thing. Sorry, I'm more We haven't been doing this for 2 weeks.
Fine, so just continue. Just continue.
All right. X299, which is actually what you're going to be calling it, not X299. $299 for this packet.
Okay.
It's expensive. Brexit. I'm sorry.
Okay.
X99 is currently the most powerful chipset you can get on the market right now, using the socket 2011 V3. However, from what we're reading on this is soon to change to X299, which will be its successor. The X299 will not use the same socket, however. It'll be using a new socket called the LGA 2066. Again, this might be wrong due to the fact of translation error, but it looks like it's going to be LGA 2066 from this, so that's what we're going to do.
Right.
Again, it's going to support DDR4 memory, as that's the highest. However, it's only going to support up to 2667 megahertz, which kind of makes it a little bit worse than X99.
Really?
Because X99 could support, I think, up to like 3000 or something about that.
All right.
Which means that you actually have, to be honest, this doesn't really matter because the speed of the RAM doesn't really make a difference nowadays. Like comparison to the old times where if you compared like a DDR2 stick of memory being 8 gigs compared to, like, sorry, not 8 gigs, 800 megahertz compared to like now where you'd get 1600 megahertz, then that would make a difference. But nowadays it doesn't really matter.
Right.
So this is an X chip as well, guys. So that means that this actually, or these will be X chips. So that means you'll have a lot more compatibility, a lot more PCIe lanes, and it will obviously be supporting overclocking as well. That's a normal thing on the X and K SKUs. But they usually do run a lot hotter though, simply because they have a larger die and a lot more pins. This will be for enthusiasts only. Do not buy this just yet. Just putting that out there right now. There is no point. If you're a gamer, there is no point going over to X99. I mean, a Z170 or Z270. Though I can't condone Z270 boards or chips right now because I don't simply like the platform right now. I would prefer going to Z170, but I may be a little biased.
Right.
Or very, because I have it. But yes, we don't actually know what these, if they're going to be Skylake X chips or Kaby Lake X chips. They're more likely going to be Kaby Lake and Coffee Lake once Coffee Lake comes out.
Okay.
And it's actually debated if Coffee Lake's actually going to be an X99. Well, it was going to be X99, but now maybe X299 chips, because we didn't know. We knew it was Coffee Lake, but we didn't know if it was a Core Series or an X Series. That's how you name them, Core Series and X Series. Is the amount of people who have gone to Core i7 6950X. No, it isn't. Core is their enthusiast. Core is their normal stuff.
Commercial.
Extreme Edition is what they called main ones. Not a Core. Anyway,
okay.
Before I go on a rant on that.
Adam, okay.
Yes. But yeah, if you want to have up to 4 channels, you have to use 2667, which is actually, it looks like it's gonna turn away some people, but it's not because the chips can't do it. It's because of Optane. Do you know what Optane is?
I've heard of it, but I don't know what specifically it does.
Optane is better memory compatibility, better speeds on the memory and everything like that. But the problem is, Optane is only limited to 2666 right now. That's why these are saying that if you want to do this, you have to go to 2666 maximum.
Okay.
So until we get some BIOS updates or something, we can't go any higher than that. There's only a few RAM sticks that are out right now that can support it anyway. Alright, and that's pretty much it. There isn't too many pieces of information. First, most people are saying that this might come out first quarter of 2018, so we've still got a while since we're still in the first quarter of 2017. But this could be a very big thing, especially for very, very large YouTubers who have X99 systems like Jay's 2 Cents, Bitwit, and all those, who just blow you out of the water when it comes to blazing fast performance in their computers.
Are you okay?
If only
kind
we
of
could have that shit.
Kind of half laughed, half cried there with your coughs.
Yeah. I wanted to cry, and then as soon as I tried to pretend to cry, my cough just went, "Fuck you!"
Nice.
Okay, next topic. The keeping on Intel. If this fucking I hate this. I hate this website.
Come on.
It doesn't work all this time. Okay, because you can see it. So the i5 2500K is regarded as the most budget Intel chip you can get for gaming. It's currently an oh fuck it, I'm gonna get annoyed if I don't check. Because I don't know if it's Ivy Bridge or Sandy Bridge. This is gonna fuck me over. Sandy Bridge. There we go. I knew I was wrong. Anyway, Sandy Bridge. There, because I'm gonna fucking punch myself in the gut if I didn't.
I knew I was wrong.
Because you know what? It was either gonna be Sandy or Ivory. Ivory? No, Ivy.
Ivory, yes.
Ivory, yes.
Ivory.
Yes, Ivory. Fuck my life. But you know me, I have to know. I can't get that wrong.
Yes,
for my own sanity. Okay. So, because it was the most, well, not the most powerful, but the best i5 you can get, that's still on eBay, very cheap. But its price was $270 or $230, depending on where you can go, because you can get it from somewhere, some other places. But now we have a contender for it, the G4 560 Pentium from Kaby Lake. So yeah, a Kaby Lake CPU is now as powerful. If you scroll down that page, by the way, there are some benchmarks. There we go. Within margin of error, the i3 6100, the i5 2500K, and the Pentium I can't remember, G450. It's not very clear. So it won't load. It won't. Yeah.
Oh,
G560.
560.
4560. Sorry, it won't load up very well. Sadly, the website may have just crashed on me.
Oh, okay.
Sadly. But as you can see, normally we say margin of error is 1 to 2%. So if you have a look at that, the margin of error is pretty damn close.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel sorry for like the Celeron G1840, like at the bottom there.
Yeah.
So sad. But yeah, in terms of performance, the i3 6100 and the i5 2500K are about the same, but the G4 560, just being a couple generations higher, already almost performing much better than this, and also supporting DDR4 and everything like that, as well as Optane and everything.
Yeah.
Just means that it's more, and plus that it's a lot cheaper with like a $70 price tag. And to be honest, most of these will end up going on sale anyway because they're Pentium chips. Most Pentium chips are like stockpiled, so you end up finding a lot of good deals for them. Right. Yeah, you find a lot of good deals for them. But yeah, that's yeah. I'm sorry. What the fuck was that? I don't even know. But if you have, but if you look at its predecessor, the G4400, it's almost 10% faster.
Yes.
And to be honest, with currently Intel most likely usually does like a 1%, 2% increase every generation. And if you take into consideration this is going from Sandy Bridge to Ivy Bridge, that's 1%. Ivy Bridge to Haswell, that's 2. So that Haswell to Haswell E, 3, and then Skylake, that's 4, and then Skylake and Kaby Lake are about the same, so that's 5. So that's double the performance Intel usually does. That's why this is so surprising, because we thought it was only going to be like a 45, so like on the level of an i3 4330.
Right.
Sorry, misspoke.
It's fine.
But yeah, it's really weird that like. Plus, I think this is the one that has hyperthreading as well, the new Pentium.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think this is the first Pentium with hyperthreading. I don't think I'm wrong on that, but I'm going to quickly check because I did say it was the wrong generation. I don't want to be wrong. Let's just quickly Google search. Yes, it is. It is the first Pentium with hyperthreading. So it's about the same as an i3, but just a little bit underclocked. But yeah, that's kind of cool, especially since it's a Pentium, and using the base clock method, you can overclock it.
Sounds good.
So yeah, this is all stock, by the way. If you overclock that Pentium, it will get better than the 2500K. Which I know one person who has a 2600K, which is the i7 variant, but their difference in gaming is about the same.
Right.
Back in that generation, so yeah, he still uses that, and I'm just like, yeah. Now to this. To be honest, it's not in his main system because his main system uses Haswell, but his HGPC has the 2600K.
Oh right, okay.
But still, it's a good PC, good thing. And he's got like a 680 as well, which is kind of cool. So next topic.
The Steam client.
The next topic. Okay, so like I said, okay, there was a notification that came up for Team Fortress 2, so.
Oh well done.
And for some reason,
Professionalism, everyone. Professionalism.
The picture that came up was the spy. I'm sorry.
Professionalism.
Oh, anyway.
You're lucky you're not the one hosting the stream.
Yeah, but technically we're both hosts.
Well, I'm the one giving you the stream right now, aren't I? Plus, putting it up to YouTube. So.
Hello, Abdullah. How are you doing?
Oh, he's back.
I love the enthusiasm. Oh, he's back.
I'm just a bit tired. That's all.
You haven't even got up to fucking today. What have you done today other than sleep?
Done quite a few chores, really.
And some homework. So difficult.
And also have Well, I have a test next week, and the week
Oh
after that.
no!
Oh no! Yes.
Oh, puppy! Oh,
Well,
get
fuck you.
on with
You
the
at
show.
least at least I try for these things.
Hey, I'm like one of your 3 friends.
At least I
Yeah,
don't
I'm not
try.
one of them. I'm not one of them.
Yes, you're not.
I'm just the asshole that does this with him. Ah, that doesn't bode well for me. Anyway,
No, it doesn't.
so the new Steam client is out, I think, now?
Well, I did
Yes,
say the update
it's-
was like, it's got a date of 19th January, so
Okay.
I'd expect it to be out now.
Alright,
Probably.
so yes, there is a new thing where game install... Dickhead shaking my head. Oh, so I thought that said shake SMH. No, that says something else.
That's yeah. Can we just like?
Now it's
Oh, how much attention?
okay.
To the
So
chat.
the main ones on here right now are the third thing on this list, which is the main thing that everyone is really caring about, is game install folders can now be moved, or like games that are installed can be moved. And if you don't think this is important, it fucking is.
It pretty fucking is. Yeah, it's pretty.
So the way you used to do it is where if you wanted to move to a new hard drive or something, so like me, for instance, I had a hard drive before I moved over to an SSD. Now, obviously, what I did was I had to literally go into the game files and manually copy everything from program files and everything and put them onto an external hard drive, install Windows again, and then re-put them on, is what I had to do, which is really annoying. But this, what this is going to be able to do is going to be able to take those game files and everything like that you had to do manually before and do it automatically.
Nice.
And then just say, oh, here's a new directory. Just shove it in there. Well done, Steam. Well done. Clap.
Sounds very, very nice.
Clap, bitch. Clap.
I'm not going to clap. Shut the fuck up. You can go suck dick. Or fat.
I wasn't clapping.
You're fapping.
Hello. Fuck.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway. I'm really scared what Abdullah ends up saying for that.
Can we just, please?
Anyway, yeah. Yeah, this is really useful. This is a very small topic. Honestly, it's not even a topic. It's just something I wanted to throw in
a
there.
little bit of a...
Just something that I thought, hey, that's kind of cool, and everyone should be very happy with that. You know, it's actually, like, they're making Steam a lot better with, like, the refunds and everything like this.
Yes.
It's making it so much good.
Yes.
So good.
Yes.
So much good is what I was about to say.
Good. So much good.
So much good.
So much good. So much good.
Well done.
So much good.
Don't worry, I won't swear or be racist. I'm reformed. No, you fucking not. Abdullah, no, you're not.
He's half reformed, actually.
He's about as reformed as my dick, which is not.
I was gonna say your brain, but okay.
Again, if a fucking
No,
lecturer
you didn't hear
saw
that?
this,
Alright, fine, cool.
Again, if a lecturer sees this, oh, we're never.
Oh,
getting
forget
into
that.
universe.
Right.
Okay.
Let's just move on to the Fallout
This
4
is the
article.
Fallout 4 thing. So,
Holy
well,
McJeesables. Well, I mean, we kind of already
yeah.
said quite a lot about this already. So
We've said a lot
pretty...
about this, but yeah,
That's it. So.
I don't think we can talk about much about this, but like seriously, a 1080 being minimum spec.
Yeah.
That means a Titan X must be Titan XP must be the recommended.
I'd say, yeah, probably Titan XP is going to be the recommended, and
That's
if you want max
the only one
frames.
higher. And then obviously the RX 490.
Wait, but if it's 1080p minimum, does that mean getting like a minimum of about 30 FPS from?
Yeah, from a 1080.
Fucking Jesus! 30 FPS from a 1080.
It's like you have a 1070. No, that's not good enough. Okay, can I go down to 720p?
It's like I'll have a 1080. A guy asked, "How quick does your Fallout 4 run?" It's like
It's 25 FPS.
fuck you.
No. Or the console peasants will say cinematic FPS.
Cinematic FPS, slideshow FPS.
24 FPS cinematic. Oh. All that
Jesus.
cinematic FPS.
Just imagine, just to get like over 100 frames, you probably
Oh,
need like
God.
2 XPs. Multiple
Yeah.
XPs.
Wait, you want to get 60 FPS? Bullshit! It's
It's like,
never gonna
yeah,
happen.
good try.
You gotta run it at like 480p.
It's like I get over 60 FPS on like very low settings with 2.
Very low 480p, 2 titan XPs.
No, it's like
Plus, can I just say, this
no
is a 50...
240p. 240p.
Can I say, the game is only 40 gigs, bear in mind. And this is a 58 gig download.
It's more.
On my internet, that's gonna take literally weeks.
On my
On your
internet, that won't
internet,
even take a day.
hours. It'll take hours.
Yeah.
Alright, can I give you something? This guy was able to download his entire Steam library in a day.
In a night, actually.
In one night.
Yeah.
Fucking hate your internet.
It's over about 100 gigs, but yeah.
Yeah.
No big deal. No big deal.
You can just press start at night, wake up the next morning and just play.
Let's
Just
go.
do it you do it Friday morning, just quickly, and then just go to college, go back, and then it's done.
Yep.
I hate you so much. Want to react to an image of Naseeb getting kissed by another person while I'm doing vacation? I want to fucking... Please put that in the description.
what?
Please.
I want to react to an image of seeing getting kissed by another person while I'm doing vacation. It's a real thing. Huh. I don't even remember what this was.
I need this in my life.
Oh, I think I remember what this was.
Oh, please. Oh,
No, you know how I did the Oliver play at college?
Yeah.
That him and one of my other good friends came over to like watch my show, and at the end of the show they took a picture. So
didn't
yeah,
yes, it was.
we kind of started posing, and then one of my friends just kind of just did that. I was like, "What the fuck, dude?"
You know, I felt really shitty because I found out it was the night before, and I'd gone home and I'd completely forgot about it. I was like, "Nah, it's not on for another few days." And then
it was.
Missed
it. Either way, there's a CD for it, so I think whenever we get that, I think I'll have a look. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
He remembers. He remembers now.
Yeah. No, I remember now. Yeah.
Please put on the camera because I want to.
I have the picture. I'll send it to you on WhatsApp later if you want me to.
How the fuck do you do Vape Nation anyway? Like what?
Like very low pose with like a bit of a It's hard to
I don't know how
describe,
to
really.
do the symbol. I don't know. How
like
to...
here you go. He sent me the picture. He sent me the Instagram link.
Please put this on stream. I beg you.
No, but then they'll see. Like it's fine for me if you see my face, but then you'll see my other two friends' face, and I don't have permission for that.
Okay.
To do that, so.
Is one of them Abdullah?
One of them is Abdullah, but the other one is not Abdullah, because Abdullah is not two people.
Okay, can you at least send it to me? Because I need.
Yeah, no, I'll send it to you. That's fine.
No, send it now, because I need this now.
I'll send it to you later, because right now we're
like
in the middle of this stream. Okay.
I need it like a heroin shot.
Next article, because obviously we can't really talk much about Fallout 4 except for the fact that
I do love the fact that it's 8 gigs of RAM.
Yeah, it's just a lot of extreme stuff, and then 8 gigs. And you're just like, oh,
you know what it is?
Okay.
You know what it is? They've realised that you're spending like $2,000 on this computer already. They're like, okay, well you can save some money here.
It's like, here you go.
Can I just say, most people who have like 5820 gigs have got like 16 gigs minimum.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know. I know one person with an Extreme Edition processor, and they have the 6800K because they built it recently, and even they went for 32.
Yep.
Obviously, I'm not giving out names because, like, why would I do that? James will be happy. You're gonna go.
James is the other guy.
Okay, you can put it on now, please. You have permission.
Alright, hold on. Let me get. Oh, right, it's your face. I had to get back here. Can you not do that, please? It's kind of freaky.
No, not.
Oh!
Let's go.
What? No! What?
We should just put in the background like, how could this happen to me?
Let me try this one more time. No, it's just okay. Wow, that's a bit sad.
Okay,
Okay.
Insert Star Wars. No
Well, shit.
thing here. It's not working.
I just don't know what to say
Just
anymore.
watching the stream, just like fuck, it's not working. Yeah, 8 gigs of RAM. Though I imagine you've probably to be honest, if you've got anything less than 8 gigs of RAM in a PC with a 5820K, you've definitely put your money wrong.
Oh, here you go. Here's another link.
Oh my god.
There it is! There it is! Ah, the beauty. Hold on, wait, I need to put this here. Alright. The beauty.
Oh, it's beautiful.
That's my saxophone, by the way, just saying.
Oh please, I want that to be your profile picture. That looks amazing.
Later on. Right.
Oh,
Stream first. Stream first, my friend.
oh,
Stream
it's
first.
beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. Oh, my mouth hurts. Oh, I'm laughing too much. Oh.
You're mouthing too much. Yes, you are. Dirty whore.
Nope. Fuck this shit. Mouth. God damn it. Fuck you.
Right, so, except for, you know, there's obviously the fact that me and Adam were talking about just before about there being the possible grain of salt type leak of a Radeon RX 490, but we're not sure, so we'll just leave it there. Right. Next article.
Oh, the bill's gone. Bye. Fuck off. I'm kidding. Love ya. Anyway. AMD is known for its high core processors. Having a go at real... Do you want to talk about what hyperthreading is, or should I?
You should, obviously.
Okay. Intel years ago made a system called hyperthreading. You guys know of it. It's where a process is split between one is split for a core so that it can work better. It's a software update thing that allows more threads. You know, I actually ran down my stairs and got up again. I'm so stupid.
Well done.
So, AMD, to combat this, had been making real 6 cores and real 8 cores CPUs to combat the fact that Intel could cheap out on making 4 cores and then using hyperthreading to make up those cores. However, AMD with their new Ryzen CPUs have a similar system, made in a slightly different way so that they don't get sued. Yeah, it's a newer way actually. So like hyperthreading hasn't really upgraded or changed in a way.
Right.
Since it was made in, like, I don't know, Ivy Bridge or even, no, Sandy Bridge or even before that, I think. In fact, it would be before that because it had been where the first i7s came out. Or even before that, I don't know. So what's really strange is now that they have something like that, they don't have to make 6 or 8 cores anymore. Now, right now, they've said they're not going to make any 6 cores, which begs the question. That means that are there going to be 8 cores with hyperthreading? Well, I'm going to call it hyperthreading because I don't know what it's called.
Yeah,
for their,
that's...
So, like, is there going to be an 8-core AMD one? Because they haven't said there's not going to be an 8-core.
We'll
What do you
see.
think?
We'll just have to see.
Because, I mean, like, there'll definitely be an 8 thread, because there'll be a 4-core with 8 threads.
Yeah.
Is there going to be an 8-core of 16 threads? And is that the one they were both... Well, in fact, no, there is. Because that's the one they put against the 6900.
Oh, is it?
Which, yeah, an 8-core.
Oh. Questions. Are you trying to type this up? Search it now.
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I thought we had typing. Don't worry.
No, I don't know. But yeah, like, there isn't going to be a 6-core. Now, this might be that because the way they used to make their 6 cores was they used packets of 3. So, like, the way you make cores is that you make packets. So you can have a packet of 2, a packet of 3, and a packet of 4.
Right.
Now, the problem is packets of 3 are more expensive than the rest. The other 2, because a pack of 4 is just 2 packs of 2.
Right.
Just put together. Packet of 3 is really annoying because you have to split a packet and then put it with another one.
Okay.
So, this might just be a business change, so they can save money.
Okay.
So yeah, it might just be that. But does that mean that we're gonna have really expensive 8 cores then?
Guess we'll just
Or,
have to.
this is all speculation right now.
Indeed.
Obviously, we know. But it says it's only not going to come with the first generation of, first generation of Ryzen chips. So second generation Ryzen chips or Summit Bridge. I said Bridge because I was saying Sandy Bridge or Summit Ridge. Chips may have a 6-core, but currently no.
Okay.
That's essentially what this is. Next, hydrogen.
Turn into metal and stunning art of alchemy that could revolutionize technology in spaceflight. Right. Does this have any much more in terms of that? Yes, it does. Okay.
So, the reason why this is really important is because hydrogen is light.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's always just it's more or less most of the time always a gas. So
yeah. So the good thing about that is if we can make that into a metal and make it hard enough to, say, build a rocket or something, it means we could use less fuel to propel it up into space.
not less fuel, less space.
What do you mean less space?
Metals are more dense than gases naturally because gases tend to just generally bounce around the place. So that's why. You can make compressed gas, but obviously, having metal instead of compressed gas is a lot easier to carry around.
Well, anyway, this is a way for making these metals.
But apparently, it's not exactly a metal. Let's see.
But yeah, this is like really weird.
I'm actually probably reading this. You just got to give me a second. Yeah.
Yeah. He decided not to read this before.
I was eating lunch, damn it.
Yeah, I said you could read it while you ate lunch.
I don't do that, okay? I watch YouTube while I eat lunch.
One hand's eating, other hand
reading. One hand's food, the other hand's drink. That's how it works.
You're not constantly holding your drink.
No, but it's there because I drink quite a lot of water when I eat, okay?
Yeah, I get that, but still, like, really? What am I gonna do? Yeah.
I thought so.
Anyway.
Very, very interesting.
So, yeah, this is really weird. Like, you could do a load of stuff with this. So, so right now we use gold because it's very malleable and that's why we use it in computers. But if we're able to use this, we've got way more technology we could utilize. So why I was intrigued. Then you can think about spacecrafts.
Yes.
And how they work. I don't really get how they work, so...
Well, it is rocket physics after all. Okay, I'm
not
sorry.
my thing.
I'm sorry. Well, rocket physics really isn't my thing either.
We really need Vlad for this.
No, Vlad won't help. I know more physics than he does.
Okay, then why don't you help?
Because we're not doing rocket physics. I mean, there's obviously basic mechanics and gravitational fields.
Do you know particle physics?
That's all I can do. Huh? Yeah, because particle physics works with rocket physics, doesn't it? You're not dealing with crap tons of mass, are you?
Oh, well, technically no, since this is hydrogen.
We were just talking about rockets. Fuck it. Either way, the whole point is to do with this, as it says here, high pressure physics being the whole point of that. Being able to pressurize hydrogen from gas to solid will take a lot of. It's very. It's
experimental right now, but
naturally.
Still. And motherboards and that use gold, which we don't have a lot of.
Left.
Yeah. So if we could do this and get them to be, because apparently they are conductive. The hydrogen is conductive apparently.
Yes. It is.
And doing that, holy shit! If we can make computer components effective and cheaper,
That would be very, very,
very good.
helpful.
Especially for like supercomputers, which need
So
high
we can
speed.
get that 1080 and play Fallout 4 high resolution.
Fuck.
So we can do that.
I'm putting the topics in the description, by the way.
Okay.
This is a good idea.
Right.
Which I should have done.
Next
Okay,
article
that's all
then.
of them.
What? No, we have 2. Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, no, I meant the
Yeah,
topic.
yeah. All right.
The last one.
Yes, there you go.
Where's the last one kind of? Oh,
A
fuck.
new motherboard type.
Okay, so a new motherboard type. The SF. I think SF.
Why are you copying me for? Sorry.
So, Micro STX.
Yes.
You haven't read this, have you?
Well, no. I told you I barely read most. I haven't really
Okay.
read most of them. But yeah.
So, you might be wondering, what is that? Well, it is a motherboard for pre-built computers to make pre-built computers a lot smaller. Now, if you don't know, most pre-built computers that want to be small will either use a ITX, so mini ITX or micro ITX motherboard, or micro ATX, depending on if they want it a little bit bigger.
Mhm.
But the problem with that is that ITX systems aren't very upgradable. They have very, very limited amount of stuff, and they can still be kind of big depending on how you get them. This tries to solve that. This is a board made for, obviously, pre-built systems that incorporates the I/O, like the front I/O and the back I/O, in the same motherboard without using cables. For one. Two, it doesn't use a normal PCIe slot. It uses a slot loading slot, as you can see by the first picture, which is mainly used in gaming laptops. So you can actually fit like a 1080 in there using a different type of 1080. It's a special card.
Right.
They're a little bit more expensive, a little bit, because obviously they're different, but they're passively cooled.
Sounds very useful.
Yes, and they're a lot better when it comes to that. It uses SODIMM memory. This is all based off of laptops, honestly. Just obviously it has a full desktop processor.
Processor, yeah.
This is the first one of its type. It's come from ASRock. It has 4 PCIe M.2 slots at the back of it.
Oh, is there a picture of that properly?
So yeah, it is.
Wow, 4.
Yeah.
Jesus,
So that's where all your PCIe slots are gonna go. So that's where all your Wi-Fi cards, your storage is gonna go. So it's all PCIe storage. There's no SATA on this, if you've noticed.
Yeah.
There's no SATA.
I was trying to look for it. I was like, wait a sec.
Yeah, there's only PCIe. So that means it's gonna be a little bit expensive. I would have preferred if they could put like 1 or 2 SATA slots on it. So like
well, at least they force you into getting like really, really good storage. I don't know.
But what this means is that like size-wise,
Oh,
this
it's
is
gonna
about
be
half.
very small.
This
Yeah,
is about
yeah.
half the size of an ITX board, by the way. It's like 3/4
Oh, really?
of an ITX board.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Or in fact, no, it's like a fusion of an ITX board and a micro ATX board. It's as small as an ITX board because of the PCIe thing. It's a little bit longer, but it's a lot thinner, so its surface, its area is smaller.
Alright, okay.
Problems I have with it. One is the slot loading GPU is kind of limits the amount of GPUs you can go, because you only really can go for like higher end ones that go for that. I think the lowest one that's in the slot right now is a GTX 970M. I might be wrong on that. It might be a 960M, but I'm not too sure. But I'm pretty sure the 970M is in this form factor, and I think that's the lowest you can go.
Right.
SODIMM memory is usually a little bit more expensive, because obviously you're cramming more into smaller. Though this does support up to 32 gigs if you get special ECC memory from, I think it's ADATA right now. Are the only ones who do it.
Okay.
So yeah, this incorporates which is really weird. It has the front and back I/O on the same board as well. Apparently this is made for a single case right now, which is the one that they show at the bottom. You know what else is kind of funny? It has a DVD drive connected via PCIe. As in P.
That's all right.
Yeah,
Huh.
it's kind of cool. As well as that, where is it? Oh, the as well as that, the connectivity to the graphics card is actually monitored by the case, not the motherboard.
Oh.
If you look at the case, there is actually a display port, HDMI, and a Thunderbolt port on there. So that means that there will probably be pass through for the GPUs.
Let's hope that happens.
That's what I imagine. That's how they're doing for the DVD drive as well. So like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a very small computer, which could be a benefit or its demise, depending on how this ends up doing. So yeah, only time will tell. Does come with Type C though, so
Yes.
good in my books for that. I'm trying to look at it to have a look at all the ports. So it's powered by a normal. It's actually powered by a laptop, a gaming laptop, power brick. So it's an external power brick from the looks of it.
Okay.
Only comes with two USB 3.0s from the back, and I
Yeah.
think it's two 3.0s, one 3.0
Yeah. So it
at the
looks like
front.
one 3.0 at the front.
But you do have Type C, so there's expansion there.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very limited, but I imagine, to be honest, this is a prototype board right now, so I imagine it's not fully complete. It is, I think, Z270, yep. So it has Optane, everything. We don't know if there's going to be any Optane SODIMMs right now, but only time will tell. But yeah, this is really going to be kind of good if you're going for like a really small gaming computer, as well as coming from a reputable brand like ASRock. I do find it kind of weird that the chipset is actually on the back and has no heatsink on it. If you scroll it up a little bit and have a look at the, you see that chip on that picture at the top?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, in the middle?
Yeah.
Yep, that's the chipset. Usually, the chipset will have a heatsink on it. So I don't know how they're cooling this. Because the chipset can get really hot. As well as that, another gripe I have is that the fact that the CMOS battery isn't soldered on, it's done through a cable, which can get really annoying because if that cable comes undone, that's going to be really annoying, especially if you have to like open up the entire system to just plug in a little plug again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my phone's gone.
Do-do.
I like that little noise.
Nice.
It's a nice noise. It's a nice noise.
It's
Dun,
not bad.
dun. Yeah. So yeah, this is a really nice board, but the fact that they've tried to adapt a laptop style layout for a desktop does beg the question, will it do well, or will this become a standard?
Yeah.
I'm personally not thinking it will, because it seems very, very it's like ASRock's mini ITX version of the X99 chipset. It's a novelty, and yes, technically it works, but practical implications are totally out of proportion. So like the X99, the X99 is made for like SLI multi-GPU support, which obviously mini ITX can't get you. It's made for a quad-channel RAM, which it doesn't get you. It has very limited I/O, which X99 prides itself on I/O and that sort of stuff. You can't. It's limited on coolers as well as this. This will probably be limited on the size of coolers it can have.
Yeah.
Since
I don't
it's
think it's going to be able to have any big, beefy.
since it's based off of a case, as we've seen.
Yeah.
Since it's based off that, it's very unlikely that it's going to be very good. I've just noticed that I was a little wrong,
About.
by the way, about the I/O. The GPU, it's a pass through through the motherboard. My bad, not the case. I was looking at the other way around by accident.
All right.
Yeah, my bad. It's just the I/O shield is different. So I imagine the bottom part with the HDMI, DVI, DisplayPort, and that is just standard from all of their new motherboards that are going to come out. But the I/O itself are different.
Yeah.
The other I/O, but those 3 ports, which kind of also limits you then on the graphics capabilities of this. Because I mean, like that means you're
There won't
limited
be
to
any.
unless you get like daisy chain through DisplayPort, which is Thunderbolt, if that is Thunderbolt and not just DisplayPort through Thunderbolt. Because if you daisy chain it, it's not the best. You would have to get a hub for that, and it's
Right.
not great. Linus Tech Tips, I think, did a video on that, so if you want to go and see that, go ahead. But yeah, I mean, like for small form factors, this is very cool. Practically wise, I'm not too sure. What do you think?
Just about what you said, really. It looks pretty cool, but it's that it's still to be seen whether or not it's practical enough to actually be worth buying at all.
What's gonna annoy me is the fact, yes, it uses a standard mounting system, but doesn't that kind of limit the I/O as well?
I mean, they are going for a small form factor here, so
No,
they're obviously going to be.
I know, I get that, but I mean, like, if you look at I think it's not the top image, the second to top. Look at how close the back I/O gets to the actual mounting system. That outline, that one.
This one.
Yeah. If you look at the outline of you see where the hole is?
Yeah, it's right there.
That white outline. It is on the edge of that white outline, which means that I/O in this is going to be highly limited.
Yeah.
So unless they go like the Apple route and make everything PCIe, like Type C, this could be very bad for them.
Well, we'll see how it goes, I guess.
I mean, you could probably put like a Noctua cooler on there, like an L series or something like that.
Okay.
Call it, because obviously right now it's obviously been made for the standard cooler, which is a pile of shit.
Yeah.
As we know, as both of us use water cooling now.
Yes.
So, I converted.
You converted.
I converted from air. I converted
I've seen
from air
the
cooling.
light.
I have seen the what? No, the reason why is because I got very scared all the time that like it was gonna break or something, and everything it's gonna break, and then it's gonna go, like, all the water's gonna go everywhere, and it's gonna blow up my system. And now I've had an AO for like a month and a half, 2 months now. It's not broken. Touch wood, it's not broken.
Nice.
And I'm just like, that's fine. I'm actually thinking about rearranging my fans on it, because I'm the same as you. I've got push pull.
Right.
But I'm thinking of like moving that around so it pulls from the back, and then pulls in air from the back, and then exhausts at the front, which is not normal.
Yeah, so I was about to say.
It's not normal, but it might actually be better for me because of the way my fans are rearranged. But yeah, it's kind of cool. So yeah, let's get into the last topic. We're on the just over an hour mark, so we're good. So the new game mode from Microsoft. I was about to say from Windows, technically from the Windows division.
Technically, yes.
How have you heard about this?
Barely.
What have you heard?
Just about the FPS boost. That's about it.
So, if you've ever used the Razer Game Booster or anything like that, this is essentially the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's going to limit the amount of system resources given to processors, meaning that you get like a 1 to 2 FPS gain on lower end systems. For higher end systems like ours, it's not going to make a difference really.
I guess.
So like it's more based off of like people with very low CPUs who can't balance the usage.
All right.
As well. So like there was a video I saw of someone using an X4 860K. In fact, I can probably give you the link for that. So you can show that. Obviously, we can't.
We can't show the video though.
No.
Then I'll have a look at it later.
I can't find it, but anyway, yeah. So
Great.
one night, the video I watched, basically seemed to have the same result throughout every game they tested, which was about a 1 to 2 FPS gain using an old 750 Ti and an X60K, which is a very good system. I think that's actually the system that Vlad's got, isn't it? Or has he got an FX chip? I know he has an AMD and a 750 Ti.
Yeah.
So this would be very good for him. And
Awesome.
if you didn't, and yes, it might only be 2 to 3 frames, but that could get you from below 60 FPS to above 60 FPS.
Bragging rights.
And from cinematic shit to decent frame rates.
Cinematic shit to decent frame rates. Oh boy.
So yeah, they were doing like GTA 5 on the highest graphical fidelity. And it was like 60. It was like 48 or something.
Right.
And they put it on, it went up to like 52. And I was like, yeah, that's small. But for someone who has a very low-end system with like, I don't know, a 1050 Ti or something, that's pretty significant.
Because I mean, out already.
Which means, again, consoles can go fuck themselves.
Yes.
I do love how like Microsoft are just slowly moving away from the Xbox because they're like, we're not making money on this anymore. Let's just give all our games to PC. And now we're just gonna focus on it.
Adam.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's true.
We get it, Adam. We get it.
All right, that's about it. Any final words?
I'm pretty fucking tired. That's about it, really.
Really?
Yeah.
You're fucking tired? You're tired? Wrong one.
I know.
You're tired? You can switch the scene now.
Well, you won't be able to see me anyway.
Oh my god, it's like it's come from okay to like completely dark. Like,
well, you know how dark it is outside, so, and I'm not really bothered because like the lights, you can't see my hand. No, you can see my hand. It's over there, quite far over there, so I'm not really bothered to get up and actually put it on right now. So
I do love. I have such even lighting now. So like,
I mean, I can put on a flashlight. Hold on, I have.
You just put your phone on, just holding it up like this. In fact,
it'll maybe work. Oh,
like
sorry.
that. This is a horror film, and that's actually hurting my eyes.
That's a what?
I'm using my phone as like a flashlight. Like, so if I do that, turn off. Touch from. This is eventually what he's about to do.
Yeah, sort of. If I can actually go and do it properly.
Good evening.
Okay. Yes. Good evening. Oh shit, that's bad.
Oh god. You can't be asked to get up and turn on the lights.
Yeah, yeah, I really can't.
Lazy fuck. You're lazier than I am.
Can we just, like, we were planning to end it now, so... Anyway, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye!